Yeah, I mean, for a network to look at Bernie Mac and be like, "Hey, dog, how do we market this guy who's this? He's animated and he's raw, and Bernie's a dark skinned dude, which wasn't always a super popular thing. But once he did Kings of Comedy, you just couldn't ignore him anymore. It was, as Steve Martin has that famous quote, "Be so good they can't ignore you," and that was Bernie. They had to give Bernie Mac a show. And then him and I think Larry Wilmore wrote the show with him, and they found a good medium on the show.
Really?
Larry Wilmore is the creator of the show. He gets the
Bernie Mac show.
Bent told me that he had it first, but he had already used his deal on a different show, and so he tried to take Bernie in there. He said the dude at WE was like, "Oh, he's not a star," and then Larry Wilmore was like, "I'll take him," and I think they went to where they go, Fox, UPN, something like that.
Yeah, Fox. There's a sketch that's going on right now of like, he was like, oh, excuse me.
Whoa, Deon came from the bowels of hell. Deon's burp came from the deepest, darkest place. You got glasses now.
Oh.
Did you wear glasses last episode?
Yeah, I always wore glasses.
Okay. I'm sorry, you were about to say something.
There's an audio sketch that's out right now using Bernie Mac's audio about the different tiers of a whooping. You seen the episode? It's like, this is level 1. Like, this is called the level tier. So you start off with a whap, just to kind of let them know what's happening. She's like, I think that's kind of like, if you're going to level 1, you're going to understand how deep it's going to get. Level 2 is you can't even finish your words. Like, did not tell you, but the goddamn it. And she was like, I think we're good. But I'm curious to know what level red is. And she was like, oh. I can't think of the audio with it. I've never seen it before, but I was dying laughing at the people that's acting out the audio.
That's great. No, he was amazing.
I ain't watched the Bernie Mac show.
What? Bernie Mac show was great.
I didn't watch My Wife and Kids.
What?
I just didn't ever come around.
Those are great shows.
And Jamie Foxx show.
If you said I didn't watch, I'm trying to think of a super lame. If you were like, oh man, I never got into Step by Step, I'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
All right, it's not that bad.
That's normal. There's a lot of black shows I just never invested my time in. Like I watched it when I watched it, but it wasn't like, come on, man, we gotta go home to watch.
Oh man, I remember being ready for 8 o'clock. We'd be at the crib and we'd be like, oh, what comes on today's Tuesday? Oh, Fresh Prince is on tonight. Oh, it was a good. Oh, Martin's on tonight. It was dope.
I ain't gonna hold you. The reason why I watch Living Single is because it came after Martin.
We are living.
It came after Martin, right?
Probably. It's a 90s kind. I'm trying to remember. Man, those lineups used to be everything, bro.
Who's on that song? Is that Dana? Dana Owens sung that?
Yes, Dana Owens. You're hilarious.
She did the hook and the rap.
I thought somebody was singing.
That's what I said. Did she sing that?
Oh, I don't know. Because you said did Dana Owens sing? Oh, you said did she do it? But of course she rapped it. Mm-hmm. I remember Jamar Neighbor said that. Yo, her 8 bars is kind of weak.
Reach your head up. What? Keep your head up. That's right. I got a head like my homeboy standing to my left and my right. Cool blue. And just like you. Check it out. Check it out. Do what you want to do.
They had a great. That's how you start it. Bro, theme song shows just come on now. Mm-hmm. But a theme song, come on, bro. It's because the Benz culture ruined it.
Yeah, people have the patience for it.
I don't remember the Friends song, but I know it was a big deal. But Seinfeld just came on.
Yeah. Oh, you know who got a theme song that's fire? Winning Time.
Oh, for real? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Got Black Thought rapping.
Oh. And then Power.
Oh, yeah.
I don't watch the song.
Oh, you talking about the original one?
This is this part. Yeah, that was like a big one.
Because they have another one for...
Game of Thrones had a really big one.
Rap?
Game of Thrones.
Rap?
No, it was just a popular theme song they did.
Because
Wayans Brothers was the best. Love Wayans Brothers.
Tommy has one, a new rap. think BMF got a new rap, and the Power Tariq has the original one.
I haven't watched any of those. I've never seen a single Power.
A single?
Yeah, I haven't watched a single episode of any of those because I really stay in the comedy world unless it's like, you know, like Ozark. I watch. I can
You
get
literally
that,
just said
get that done.
Game of Thrones.
Huh?
You literally just said Game of Thrones.
Well, I watched Game of Thrones, but I got to binge like 5 seasons and then I kept up weekly. But I don't like the like they gotta be. But those are like the biggest ones, like, you know, Breaking Bad. Those are like you gotta watch these.
Yeah. What I love about
crossover.
Breaking Bad and Power, because they're very similar when it comes to their idea of it, is early in the episode you get the objective of the protagonist. Like in Power, Ghost, Jamie St. Patrick was like, "Hey man, we made enough money, man. It's time for us to go clean.
Great.
I got this nightclub. We can kind of laundry the money through here, and you go live your life." And then somebody was like, "All right, I hear you, but this one last job." That one last job went 9 seasons. But I mean, obviously, it triggered from that one job. Something happened. Someone got killed. You killed my sister. You got to pay me back. It's a lot of that stuff like that happened that's kept going. It's like, man, dude, I want you to win. I want you to get out of this. And the good thing about both of those, well, I won't say Breaking Bad. I would say The Wire and Power is they never show the fiends.
The Fiends.
Yeah, so they make the drug dealers lovable because it's like, I'm rooting for you to sell these drugs. You never see the
Because the whole goal is for them to get out.
Right.
Not to just be monsters.
Right.
Right.
So we never see how y'all destroyed black families.
Right.
and
What I want to see, I know they did Better Call Saul, but I would love to see them do a Gus Fring spinoff of just Breaking Bad. Just to
of
see
how he started off.
Yes, just his whole story from, because they talk about it in one episode of Breaking Bad when he like takes down this one cartel kind of by himself who killed his buddy, and so then I was like, yo, I just want to see his entire get down right up until
a younger version.
Yeah, see the younger version. Right. Well, also you want him to be in it because.
At least his voice.
Yeah, he's
that was like
amazing,
almost like 15 years ago.
Right
he
now.
looks totally different now.
Right. But and it's funny how Giancarlo Esposito has been around for 30, 40 years.
Yeah.
He's been around since the 80s. And he's bigger now.
He was Big Brother Almighty.
Yeah. So he's been around since the 80s. And after Breaking Bad popped, that was like, now he's in Disney episodes. And, you know, he was like everywhere. He was in Mandalorian and he was in something else I watched. He was in a video game. You're just like, hey, man, dude is everywhere now. But it's like, it took him 40. So I be telling cats, he's like, you can't quit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you can't quit something that you do.
I combined both of the phrases. I was about to say, you got to keep going. But I was like, you got to quit.
Dion's the worst motivational speaker. When the times get hard, you got to dig deep and you quit. Okay?
Quit, man.
You just got to get out of there. But people always ask, like people ask you for advice, right? And then, like, people be like, yo, Dion, what's the secret to your success? Like, do you have any advice?
Never secrets.
This is my begging for information. But is there any way you can help me?
Build relationships. That's the only advice I can give people. Build relationships. Create your brand. Help others. Build relationships.
That's great advice.
Because that's honestly, no one's not hiring you or picking you up from a resume.
Right.
No one's not like, I need me a really good writer.
Right.
Who's on LinkedIn that's really good? They usually typically hit up somebody and say, hey, I'm looking for some fire writers. Do you have anybody recommend me? Oh yeah, so-and-so just got off of so-and-so's project. You know who's really, really funny? That's what usually happens. Building relationships.
True that. Yep.
Honestly, have you ever got a job from a resume? Everything's from relationships.
Not in the business, but it also is me calling and following up. Like, I've gotten jobs off my resume, but I'm like, hey, I call the next day. My name is Chaz. I put I'm a cat to call you every day.
Are you talking about in entertainment, or are you talking about like an actual like Wendy's?
But I mean like at an actual like Wendy's.
Yeah, so I say yeah. I was like,
but in the business, definitely was just off of my homie. My homie brought me in.
Well,
so
it's for me. In Hollywood, you definitely have to build a relationship, and you got to show some sort of
ineptitude.
That's a word I'm not going to try to say.
Ineptitude. I don't know if I said it right, but I think I did. I'm gonna check out ineptitude.
And you know what's funny, dude? On the flip side, people reach out to me and ask for.
Aptitude would be the word. Ineptitude is the lack of skill or ability. Aptitude. You gotta show aptitude.
And people reach out to me and be like, "Hey, how can I help?" And it's like, and it's really not like a pinpoint scenario. I mean, I love for somebody to build with me, but it's not like cool. Can you print out these copies? Mm-hmm. Wasn't like cool. Let's vacuum these floors, or let's write together and I can pay you. It's nothing that I can just kind of like help. It's right. Like how can we help each other?
Right, and you got to find other hungry cats.
Yeah.
Like, you got to find cats who are down to just, like, people approach me, be like, dude, I don't have any money for this. I'm like, hey, did I ask you for? I would have sent you an invoice. You know what I mean?
What are they asking you money for?
Like I was helping out Shantae recently, and she's like, yo, how much you charge for this? I'm like, it depends on who you are. You know what I mean?
And I know exactly who you are.
I'm like, I know you. You know what I mean? Like, I know you. Like, I'm not going to charge the homie, like the friend. And that's the thing is, like, it's your relationships. Like, I'm not going to charge my friend.
I'm trying to build with her, too.
Who, Shantae?
Yeah. I haven't, like I said, I don't know her that well.
I actually told her you're the worst person to work with. So,
okay, that makes sense.
Well, I told her recently, I was like, you know, Dion, she was like, yeah. I said, yo, we need to get down and get something and just do something together. Yeah. So I did mention you.
Yeah.
I mention you all the time, man. I love you, man.
Yeah,
I love you the way the man loves another man when that man loves that man.
Yeah,
you know
I really love how open she is about her sexuality.
And it's mad fun.
And she makes fun of it. So, and I be having mad jokes about it.
Yeah.
I'm going to find a way to.
And she tells great stories, too.
Yeah. My all-time favorite sketch of her is when it was her, Tony, I can't think of it. It was two other Waynes, Damon Wayans Jr. and Greg Wayans, and she came running in like, my girlfriend just broke up with me. And he was like, what happened? They was like, man, they was like, what happened? It was like, I caught her sucking another girl's titties. And they was like, whoa, hold up. What happened? Everybody, they were playing video games. Hold. Tell me what happened. And it was like, well, they took her bra off and she was like acting down there. It was like, oh shit. So how big was the titties? It was like pink ones for the north. It's like, oh. It was like, oh. It was like, and then he's like, she was spitting and doing this. And Shantae was acting the hell out of this. And then everybody was like, so what I'm gonna do? Like, first of all, get the hell out of here. Whew, we done.
That's funny.
Man, that was a good sketch.
That's great stuff.
Tell her to repost that, please.
I will.
You won't.
I'll tell her right now.
You ain't gonna do that.
I'll tell her right now.
You see, you gonna see her tonight, right?
I'll tell her right now. You challenge me.
Yeah. If one of your lesbian friends asks you to take their virginity because you never had it, would you do it?
Not now.
I mean, if you're single.
Yes.
You're like, I can't answer that on camera.
I had to look down. I am in a happily married man. I would never go back on my vows I read.
What if Yo asks you, hey, I have a lesbian friend that wanted to.
I know that trick.
I know that trick. Hold on, pun intended? Or are you talking about?
Oh, no.
He's like, she ain't no lesbian.
What am I calling this sketch? Repost the sketch where?
Of you, Tony, Greg, and Damon Wayans when your girlfriend broke up with you.
Okay.
Or tell me the name of it so I can repost it myself. Fantastic sketch, man.
I'm on it. No, I would not do that. I mean, I would, but not now.
Even if Yo was like, come on, please, because she's been asking me how it feels for the longest. No?
I got to live with that now.
I gotta live with that.
I have zero faith that I would never have to hear that again.
Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy it?
That was very off. It was all cold and clammy.
Clammy. Yo, that's
terrible.
That's the next same scenario of was it Fatal Attraction? No. Indecent Proposal. That damn movie was fantastic. That premise.
I never seen it.
You've heard of it. Right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Indecent
The
Proposal?
guy asked to offer to pay him $1 million to sleep with his wife.
Yeah. And then she was like, he was the one that was like, sweetheart, I mean, just one night. Just literally, we need this money. We are about to go bankrupt.
About to lose the house?
Yeah, we're about to. She's like, why? It's like, it's just sex. Like, I'm not the only person you had sex with, right? Like, it's just one time, get this money, blah, blah, blah. Dude wined and dined this girl, but it wasn't like an easy sex. He picked her up on the helicopter, flew her to like.
He didn't have to do all that.
He flexing. Picked her up on the helicopter. His husband watched it go away, and the whole time he's at home like this, like. She's like way on the island or something. I can't think of the actual scenario. You know, he got her this nice little fancy dinner and stuff. And then he made it very, very sexy. Licked her up and down, and he finally made love to her. Next morning, he had the money. Seen Woody Harrelson like, you got the money? He's like, yeah. It's like, cool. And he was like, whatever happened. I don't want to talk about it. She's like, okay, cool. And then he was just like, I mean, was it good? It started eating him alive.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, we got the money. Leave it alone. He's like, but was it better? Like, did you enjoy it? He became like a raging alcoholic. And then he got to the point that he became belligerent. Like, if you really think he's better, then go back to him. You don't need me no more. You got your money. I can take this money, and you can. No matter of fact, take the money. And you go and live with him.
And he's just like,
she literally pushed him. He pushed her away, and he was kind of like Robert Redford. Welcome back. And now he's like stalking her, like, you took my motherfucking wife. You took my wife. I haven't seen this since the 90s.
He has joined my harem of women. This happens all the time.
This happens all the time. $1 million investment has created 17
broken homes. What's up, Shells? Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Lacroni and Chaz. I'm Chaz.
I am Lack.
Roni. You gotta.
That's how we're gonna do it.
Yeah.
I'm Lack. I'm gonna create a rap for us.
Okay.
Okay.
Right now, on the spot.
On the spot.
You gonna do it every time we start off the episode?
No, hell, I'm gonna give you a little insert to put it in the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Hey, welcome back. I'm Lack, and this is Chaz of Roni, and that's the bonies. Right?
Bonies gonna end on bonies? I'm feeling really good, Dion.
I can agree. I am as well. I just had me an amazing smoothie.
You did. It looked very healthy.
Bowl.
I've still been picking up my gym routine. I haven't stopped.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I had to slow it down a tad bit because of this week. So like last month we did 25 days. I'll probably make 20 this month.
I see you got you outside of the hoodies. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I only do that because I had to change. So then my plan was wear the hoodie, take off the hoodie when I get here. 2 outfits. Okay. Hoodie goes right back on when I go back in the room.
Got you. You showing the guns?
Oh,
Can you wear the T-shirt now that I got you?
Nope. No. Nope. Still.
Confidence.
This is an extra large. That one I cannot fit still.
Okay. Well, I should have gave that to Keon or somebody.
I'm gonna get into it though.
Nah, man, you're not.
I'm gonna get into it.
It's because you can get to a size you like, it's not really my style no more, man.
What you mean? T-shirts won't be my style?
Because you're going to start wearing like suits and like, with no socks on your shoes and handkerchiefs.
Hey, bro, I hope I sell out that much one day. I can't wait to sell out. Are you going to sell out?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't.
So speaking of selling out, Do you think your neighborhood is a hood neighborhood?
I don't think it's hood.
In all the neighborhoods in LA, what do you think is the hoodest places you lived?
I lived in Panorama City. It was awful. And I lived in the hood with Yo down there. You know that spot.
So I'm trying to get to Lansing. Was your home a hood there?
It has a hood.
Did you live there?
I grew up in the South Side, but it wasn't hood. It was super, maybe like lower middle class. But it was very blue collar. And then I moved to the West Side, moved to the suburbs, and then I was not close to the hood anymore.
If you had your claim to fame, your big break in Lansing, Michigan, would you build in your small hometown, or would you be like, fuck it, I'm going to Beverly Hills?
Can I do both?
I don't know. So what's your first big purchase? Are you like, I'm out of here, y'all?
So the thing I want to do is I want to be able to buy some of these houses that are there or dilapidated and fix them up and give them to people with Section 8.
Give it.
Yeah, well, like Section 8 people, like if you're on Section 8, you get a voucher, right? So if you have these vouchers, you can pick any home that Section 8, can provide up to a certain amount, right? So a lot of these houses, some are nice and some aren't. So I would love to fix up a lot of these houses and make them better, maybe add a room and a bathroom so bigger families can live in there without having to pay a bunch of bread, right? So I would like to buy a ton of property there. But you're not going to it's not like buying property here and flipping it real estate wise, because Lansing's not a huge attraction. But if I could think of some kind of GM car type business, I would love to bring that to, because people are like, you can open up your own studio in Lansing.
You talking about something else.
Well, I'm talking about two different things now.
You're talking
about building up there.
I said, would you live in your
I would live there
city
if I could build something there. I wouldn't live there just to go back and live there.
That's what I'm saying.
But if I could bring something to the table and I can be like, yo, guys, here's a whole industry that can help provide jobs, then I would move there. Then I would relocate. I would probably leave Hollywood to go do that if it was something I could bring back to the
Hollywood got that.
Yeah, I would. If I could bring money to Lansing, Flint, Detroit, that whole stuff, and bring it back to a place where it used to be like pre-crack, right? Like I would do that. But I don't have anything that I manufacture that I could be like, hey guys, here's job pays $20, $25 an hour, and here's your benefits, and here's these other things. Like if I had that,
I'm asking because Snoop Dogg had a.
He moved back home to Inglewood.
Oh, I think he's from
he's Long Beach. Yeah,
Long Beach. He had a really, really nice like mansion in Long Beach that he built from scratch. Some niggas robbed him. It's like, damn it, dude! You try to create something nice, kind of create a little world, little city in there, and it was like, nah, man.
Well, see, because to me, it doesn't make sense for me to go back home and buy a house for myself. Right? Like, why would I go buy something for me?
I didn't say go back. I'm saying if you were there.
Yeah, but still, if I was in Lansing, I bought the biggest house in Lansing. Like, why? I don't need, like...
There's a nice house there, right?
There's some nice houses there. Sure.
Right.
Yeah, but, like there's a house... There's honestly a house that's like $1 million there that I could probably get if I really, really tried. If I really, really tried hard, sure, I could buy that house. Would I? No. And absolutely not. But, I would always, and I'm sure Snoop does employ a lot of people, right? I'm sure he does give a lot. I'm sure he's big on giving and big on stuff like that. He's certainly not the guy that people want to rob, but man, people ain't got shit. People don't have anything.
So that's what I'm saying. Do you stay in a city? Like if you had decided to build in your small city and people like, whatever, dude.
No, they say you don't. They say you don't stay where you live, or where you grew up at, because people be hating who knew you, blah blah blah. They say like most of these rappers get shot in their own hometowns and stuff like that. So. Not that I'm a rapper or be out here in the streets like that, but I probably wouldn't go back, but I would try to build. Because like Magic Johnson's from Lansing, Winning Time.
Yep.
And he comes back often, but I guess he got blocked some years ago, like trying to build. Because people were like, yo, why is the Magic Johnson Theater out here? And you got these Starbucks and there's nothing here. And I guess he got blocked by some government stuff. It's a racist city. You know what I'm saying?
He got blocked?
Yeah, by like government people to build. And
he can't build there.
Right.
That's crazy.
It's not crazy because they hate black people there. Not that they hate black people in Lansing.
Wow.
But there's a lot of racism in Lansing. There's a lot of racism in Michigan. Period. There's a lot of racism everywhere. But no matter what people say, Ohio, that whole Midwest area is full of racism. Lansing literally had, there's this city called, what's that little town called? It's like the Grand Wizard of the Klan, Howell, Michigan. It's like maybe 45 minutes away from Lansing where the Klan lived. There's the Michigan militia, which they had a plan to hold the governor hostage. You remember that they got caught for that? Was in the news, like this military.
Recently, right?
Yeah, it was like maybe a year ago.
Yeah.
And then they were going to break into the building, the Capitol building, and take the governor hostage.
Right.
And so then they had to have security for her, like that's the area. And then, like I said, I told you so before all the times I've been called a nigga growing up. So
You know, it's funny. I haven't.
ever?
I haven't. I've heard coon in a feat of rage.
Somebody called you a coon?
Yeah, but we were
just-
wilding out though.
That's just funny.
But I can say I receive inadvertently racism, as in me and my white friend were waiter, wait to tables, not wait to tables,
Busboys?
Busboys, sheesh. We were busboys, and at the end of the day, he would get like $100, and I get like $40. We're doing the same thing, but it's like all the customers were white, and I was like, I see that they're not tipping me because this is for him. But the time I got called a coon is that's a good opening, right? It's at the same location. I was in the dish room, MCL cafeteria, by the way. That's my first job I ever had. MCL cafeteria in Kettering, Ohio.
Kettering.
Caught the bus right after school.
Let's go.
I was in a dish room, and this kid. So the bus boys will push the dishes into the kitchen area. We take the dishes off and then put them on a rack and put them in a dish machine, right? The objective is for the bus boys to take the trash out, so it makes our job easier when he goes to the back.
Okay.
I forgot his name. I was like, "Hey Rick, you got to take the paper off out the dishes so it make our where." I'm explaining to him again. He was like, he looked at me like this and was like, "Whatever, dude. We listen to music back here. We jamming, driving out. All these things coming back. He come back again with another. But I was like, yo, Rick, you got to. He threw some water in my face. He's like, don't tell me what to do, coon. And I was like, yo. I'm looking like, yo, did this happen? He comes back again with the arrogance, as in like I'm supposed to be like, that happened, man. And I have to be submissive to this. So I had this like little saucer bowl ready for him to come.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting for him to come. Every time somebody seen him, I was like, who is that? No, that's not him. No, who is that? Who is that?
Bust Rick's head open.
And as soon as he came, I still fling that mug through that thing and he hit him in his elbow. He said, fuck! And to get back in the kitchen, you got to walk all the way around. And there's like a little window right there. So I see him walking that way. So I'm like, here he comes. Here he comes. He went to the back, and then I'm following him. I was like, are we doing this? We doing this? Mind you, it's wet back here. It's wet back here, but it's like a little rubber part right there I can step on. So I immediately hopped on the rubber part so I get my foot right. And I was like, I don't care what you about to say, I'm about to swing on you. Struck this dude. By the grace of God, everybody in the dish room was my witness because I did knock him out. He hit the ground mostly because it's slippery back there.
Nice. So you said, let me go get my footing together. And I'm gonna light him up.
I really got on that rubber, and it was like, well, granted, he did did this. He's like, but he hit me with a saucer, and I was like, and technically, I hit him first because I'm wet because I'm in the dish room. He could have said I didn't do that. So everybody said they saw it. Like he threw water in his face. Deion retaliated by doing that, and then while him come back here, they were like, "What was you doing back here?" He's like, "Because he hit me with a saucer." I was like, he threw water in my face.
Right, and called me a coon.
Yes, that was the most important. I didn't do that, but in my head I was just like, I'm about to get fired. I could have said he called me a coon. But I don't know. I think I went black, and then everybody was like, he threw water in his face. And then he came back here and blah, blah, blah. And then we both got suspended for like a week.
You guys are best friends after that?
No.
Oh, no?
I got to figure out what his name is. Gonna see if I can look him up.
Are you going to go throw the saucer at him?
I want to talk to him. Anytime I have a beef with somebody, I want to be like, hey, man, remember that time? Because I remember LaCharles Liggins I said on Daddy Issues? Was you there?
Yeah, I do.
I looked up LaCharles Liggins, man. I texted him. I said, yo, man, I just talked about you on this podcast, man. I said, this is my first fight ever. He said, man, that's crazy. And he just started laughing. What you been up to? I was like,
it's funny when you're older now. He be like, this was so dumb. Yeah. Like, you don't know it's dumb at the time. It's everything.
Yeah.
I want to find my first fight. I think it was this cat named Justin. I don't know what he's up to now. Still taking L's, maybe. I won that fight, by the way. Anyways, clearly I'm not over it. Let's see what this is.
That's funny.
Oh, you got to tell the people about the fight where you bit somebody's ankle. You got to tell people. Hold on, let me read the comments real quick. It says a hamburger, meat patties, and gravy named after a doctor. What did she tell me? Oh, Salisbury Steak. Work in my own community. Make your own community. That's right. I'm using ground turkey. You got to whoop on them. I don't care what you say to me. Just keep your hands to yourself. And any water flinging, like, yo, I'm not about physical abuse for the sake of physical abuse, right? Like, I'm definitely a person who goes defend myself, blah blah blah. But I'm not a person who goes sticks and stones, but words will never hurt me. You know what I mean? Because once you say something racial to me, I assume you're a Klan member.
Oh.
Okay? And for me, assuming that you're a Klan member, I had to get you down before you call the homies and rally to get me down. You know what I mean?
So you would strike somebody if I call you a nigger?
Yeah. Because I think it's the best interest of my family.
I look at it like this.
You're a threat to my life.
This person is in pain. And they're ignorant and lost. And this is their form of weaponry. They don't know who I am. This is their way of retaliation, verbal retaliation. And it was like, I need you to give me what we've seen in the news. Unlock that beast. So they know there's no good thing that's gonna come out of them calling a black person coon or a nigga.
Right.
They say, go ahead. Come on, Incredible Hulk. When I call you nigga, I need you to turn green. Go for it. There he is. There he is. Now strike me so I can make you go viral. That's what they essentially want. They're not doing this to kind of like, I really believe you are this. Because sometimes it'd be something as simple as like, hey, can you not get your dog away from my dog? Hey, my dog is tiny, your dog is huge. Shut up, nigger. And it's like, that has nothing to do with our dogs. Like, this person is hurt. Because you're upset because I'm telling you
I would light up that old lady. I'm assuming it's an old lady. I would light her up. I'm kicking her right in the pussy. First, right in the old shaft mind. Clogging it up.
Shaft mind. Right in the cat flap.
But no, I don't ever want to fight somebody. You know what I mean? I just want to make sure that I'm safe and my family's safe. So if I feel like you're a threat to me, I put you down first.
No, you're not, dude.
Huh?
You're not gonna put somebody down.
Done it before.
If a white person came to you and was like, "Hi, Chaz, I heard you was a nigga," and then you be like, "Man, I'm sorry, man, I gotta knock you out." Boom. Other person gonna be like, "Hi, Chaz, my friend on the ground said you was a nigga." How many punches you be like, okay, what's happening here?
It depends how long the line is. Is this around the block?
Yeah. You be like, hey, why are y'all doing this? After how many niggas?
In my hand?
You be like, okay, stop. They be like, we want to see how long you can go. The guy get on the ground, get back in line.
I gotta take another.
How many punches would you like?
What's the law against calling somebody a nigger?
There ain't no law.
Okay, therefore, I have to make my own rules in this bitch.
But there's freedom of speech, but
Sure.
you can't be upset for the consequences of other people's actions.
There's freedom of speech, and there's consequences for everything that you do. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction.
Right.
That's an old science, math
Yeah,
thing.
and it's on Hamilton.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? I didn't see Hamilton.
But also, there's no crime for saying, "Hey, I want to sleep with your wife." Mm-hmm. That's not a crime, but it's also you can get assaulted for that.
Absolutely.
So,
And I think the law should change.
actually, that's a commandment: do not covet someone's wife.
It is. That's a biblical law. It doesn't say thou shalt not strike another person. It says murder.
Right.
This I can't
You
beat
don't
your
know
ass.
how fragile his brain skull
We'll find
is.
out. I didn't know, guy.
I did not know. These
I didn't know he was a bitch.
Hitting with their blunt force trauma.
God, you made him soft. It's not my fault, man. Nah, I'm about that. And I'm not the type of person to be like, you gotta talk to me with respect. I just go like, dog, if you're willing to call me a nigger in my face in this day and age, then you're a psychopath.
No.
I don't know what else you're capable of doing.
You know, people are mentally
Sure.
not there.
It's
And
right.
they're ignorant.
But when you see somebody go shoot up a mall, I don't think that's person. We always say, oh, they had mental health. I'm not waiting for them to fucking diagnose this nigga's mental health. If I beat his ass, I'm going to wait and be like, oh, that's okay. He shot me. He had mental health problems. No, I'm going to go put this sack of shit down.
Oh, brother, you're hurt. You're
What do you
hurt,
mean?
Chaz. You're hurt.
I'm trying not to get hurt.
It shows you go right to the worst case scenario.
I
If
think
somebody was like, 15 years ago, a black guy struck my mama in an accident. Now all black people are
well, what did your mama say to him? She said, move your dog, nigger. What'd you say there?
I'm saying, like, he could be a hurt person as, like, I associate all black people.
Go to therapy, hurt person.
Yeah.
That's
the objective.
It's not my problem, hurt person. I don't care if they're a hurt person. I don't want this hurt person to hurt my people.
Hurt people, yo.
Hurt people. And I will hurt people who try to hurt my people.
Hey, because these people right here, they got a community.
All right, years ago you told me the story about you getting into this fight and you built this dude's ankle. It's the greatest story ever.
My jumping, I got jumped. So I'm trying to think how we got into this. Me and my friend Kevin and Tony were in the alley. I'm trying to think how did this fight start. But I wasn't the person that's supposed to get beat up. My friend Tony, always talking shit. Somebody ran up on him and he was telling like, what's up? And then Kevin, as the older friend, swung on one of the guys and they were tussling. Tony ran
away?
Ran away.
Your
he
homie?
was the original person that's supposed to get jumped. Kevin is his older brother. I got snuffed
You got this somebody.
quickly because I'm guilty for association. I got snuffed. So as I fell, Tony looks back to see that we ain't following him. And
Someone's like, oh, shit.
so now he's
I
like,
thought
we're gonna hear
we were all
from him.
going to run.
So
You got to come back.
no, he just standing like this, like come loose, like get loose, like
Let's all
and
run
we can run
together.
together, yeah. So Kevin's getting in the tussle. We got somebody in the headlock. I'm on the ground like getting kicked,
Oh,
getting kicked, and all I seen was an ankle. All I seen was an ankle. I was like, one of these niggas are not walking away. So I said, "Ah!" And I heard somebody say, "Ah!" Everybody released. Everybody released. Like, what happened?
then I got to.
My hair was not tame no more. I just had a tassel wife beater. And I just galloping all fours away. Let's go, Tony.
Tony and Kevin hop on your back.
But as I was on the ground, I felt like in the movie, like I'm like just getting kicked, and I'm watching Tony from afar, like, come on.
He was like,
help me.
I've never been jumped. That's hilarious. Oh, that sounds awful, bro.
I don't know how that fights. I need to call Tony.
Sometimes it doesn't take much, bro. Sometimes you be minding your own business. Somebody brings some trouble to you. We were in Burbank once, and we were just talking at the side, and me, Tony, some other cats, right? And I'm my back is to like the street. All right, I'm like, yeah, da 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 da. Somebody comes, bumps me in the back hard, like boom, and I turn around, I said, what's up? And him and his girl just kept walking, and then my mind, I was like, because his girl was like that, like I don't know, and the dude just kept walking. Yeah. So I was like, oh, maybe I was in his way. There was no excuse me. And I looked back at Tony, and Tony was like, yeah. Like so then I was like, yo, I should go chase him down and beat his ass. Yeah. Right. That was my first thought. Right. Was like, he ain't just about to bump me all hard and not say shit. You know what I'm saying? And then Farber just said like, I just started laughing. And I said, yeah, I was wild as hell. Yeah. I was mid-story, girl, what's up? And he was like, yo, you was ready. Because I'm expecting a brawl. You know what I mean? Right. Like, you can't just get hit out of nowhere. And then he just kept on. And they didn't look back or nothing. I was like, should I go? I'm supposed to go. Yeah. I got to kill him now, right? Yeah. Man, I just laughed it off.
That was a physical nigga right there. You didn't even retaliate.
I was like,
so how you not gonna retaliate to that dude, but you gonna retaliate to white niggas?
Because I would still, but now had he faced up with me, but his girl looked back at me with these eyes of like, I'm so sorry. Or not even I'm sorry, but like I'm probably gonna catch some shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like it was one of those, like. And he was a shorter dude than his girl, so he probably already felt somewhat
insecure.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And so then I was like, I can't go chase somebody down to fight somebody. Yeah. Then it looks like I'm
the problem.
And then I'm in Burbank. I'm gonna go to jail. Blah blah blah. He had to be some kind of white-ish thing. I just knew he was a bald dude because he could have been Latino, but I didn't see his face. Yeah. So I was like, he could just be some little dude who we were about the same height. So I was like, hey man. Which I actually prefer if I had to fight somebody, they'd be taller than me.
I asked the question on Daddy Issues. I want to rehash because I want to ask you because you wasn't there.
Okay.
If somebody had slapped your girl's butt and then you weren't there, it was like, hey, sweetheart, how you doing? You walk up and saw it. He's like, hey, man. It's, oh, dude, I didn't know you was with her, man. My bad. He's like, nah, man, come on. And now he's like, dude, I know martial arts, man. You don't want this smoke. Would you be like, cool? Or would you be like, nah, man, you still got to get this? And he's like, I'm really good with self-defense. So whatever you do, I can just kind of quickly retaliate. Would you be like, oh, all right, man? Because he can be like that person like, dude, move. Keep moving, man. Keep moving. I'm sorry.
Well, knowing Yo, she's going to be irate. Like, I know she's going to be on 15. We passing to 11, 12.
Yeah.
She can be on 15. So I think I can get out of fighting by holding her back. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. I ain't even worth it. Come on. Look at me. What you doing?
He apologized.
Let me go fight him. You stay
here.
You
let him slap my ass.
I'm going to go get him. You calm down.
Bro, I'm telling you. Check my Instagram page out, man.
Hey, don't go nowhere, fam. Your ass is mine. Hold on, go sit in the car, and then like you should just drive over. We got a child to think about. You know what I mean? They can get arrested. It's a whole court thing. We got cameras. You know, let's file a police report.
We just got tickets to the finals. This is Game 7.
Let's file a police report. We have his face on cameras. I'll ask him about the security cameras, and let's take him down in court. I could use this.
This is Game 7. It is the Pistons versus the Clippers. This is our favorite team.
We gotta. We're gonna sacrifice this for an ass slap. Come on, we gotta be smart. You know, we can't always act with aggression. But if I saw him,
that's funny.
I probably would just run up on him.
No matter what martial arts.
Yeah.
He opened up his jacket like when you see a gi. Hey man, hey. Don't do this.
I'll probably just be like, because you know what? All you need is a good scuffle, right? Like, I don't need to get into a fight. I just need to be like, you know what I mean? We need to do that, push them off enough. Yeah. And what's up? And then by the time people probably come around, and everybody's like, yo, let them fight. let him fight. The police is busy with the robbery down the street. Let him fight.
Let him go. The worst thing is coming in hot and getting smacked twice and pushed to the side. Like, yeah, go, bro. Just keep moving.
I gotta tell you, hey, yo, you got to get over this because he's got hands. What are we gonna do? I can't fight him. I can't beat him.
He gets shoved to the ground and into the dust. Goddamn, new khakis on. That is so embarrassing. When you got to defend.
And it depends
your
if I cut
love.
my hair or not. Huh? It depends if I cut my hair or not. If I
put you in the headlock and your hat comes off. Your hat comes off. You hear the crowd like, oh, whoa.
Y'all record this? You record them? Nah. If I got a fresh cut, I might go in there. What's up, dog? No cut.
He said, hey, nigga, I want to toss your hat off, nigga. We live. We live, brother.
Say sorry. Let me slap your girl's ass again.
Call her over here.
Yeah, yo.
Call her over here.
Hey, yo, come here real quick.
It's
Bend over real quick. Let's do it.
And you try to do one last. He like, hey! He choked the shit out you some more. Ah! All right. Oh God. Okay, bend over, bro. Bend over. You got to start your nose. You like this. You upside down. Your body is whipping your head like this. Yo, come here. Come here. Yo.
Nobody gonna call the police. Nobody gonna call y'all. Just gonna watch with your phones out.
He threatened to take off my hat. Chaz, it's okay. Look at all the motherfucking cameras. Look at all the cameras. It's not okay.
Hey, let me get your camera. You can't record that. You lose twice. Try to take somebody else's phone.
Like, bro, I know jiu-jitsu, man.
Where are y'all standing that shit at?
Where are we? Are you part of Cobra Kai? What's happening here?
Oh my God, bro. Which isn't Reseda, so it could very well be. That's dumb.
Do you know where they shoot that?
I don't know if they even shoot in Reseda or not, but supposedly they're in Reseda.
Woo!
That's funny. I had a Beetle. I guess she joined a what? I had a bestie. I guess she joined the gang, and that's what they wanted me to join. I said, "Fuck them bitches," and I got jumped. I never had a problem. Dang. You got jumped for saying you don't want to join the gang? You were gonna get jumped either way it goes. I don't care what you say to me. Just keep your hands to yourself. I have 2 grown men as children. I taught them you don't have to join every fight somebody's inviting you to. I agree with that. Cat flap. I'm still in it. Cat flap. You'll be fighting all day if you join. I saw a handsome man walking with his wife. I talked to the wife and said, "Your husband is very handsome." She said, "Thank you," and we parted ways. Well, that's not
a problem.
Fight worthy. And somebody was like, "Hey, yo, Chaz, you got a bad bitch."
Watch the bitch though. Easy up on the bitch though.
Who you calling a bitch? Hey, babe, it's a compliment.
Hey, bitch. Cool. It is hard to. It's a good question right here. Hold on.
Okay.
It's crazy how all of a sudden your friends, significant others cannot be attracted to you out loud.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Not attracted to you, but attractive. Mm-hmm. As you gotta be like, hey, you look really nice today. Right. You got to be very respectful. Mm. Oh, I like your dress. You can't be
because you know Keon's wife works with me. I hired Sabrina, Tony's girl. So I don't.
You work with him now?
Yeah. Sabrina, she's doing graphic designs for us.
Oh.
So I'm big on like, hey, y'all teach some respect. Don't say nothing wild. I want to catch y'all looking at them a certain way. You know what I mean? If I catch y'all, I watch people's eyes as they walk away. People be trying to look at their butt. I be looking at them.
Yeah.
Like,
it's my sister, man.
Hey, man. Like, y'all keep all that shit cool, fam.
Yeah.
Because the last thing I need for one is for them to feel insecure. Last thing, I really don't want to hear that from them cats.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You let this happen at your spot?
I'm like, come on, dog. Come on, bro. You know, I had DC's daughter there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm very protective of my friends.
Fam.
You know? Yeah. I'd be like, it's more than that. And I tell them, too, if you hear anything, get an inkling, you let me know immediately. Don't try to save nobody. Don't wait. Right. Don't play it cool. Don't laugh it off. You come let me know, and I'll release hell.
Oh, when did Sabrina start working for the Flyaway?
Well, I don't know. What you asked? Like how long she?
Like,
how long
I
has she?
remember you got her the job there. I just totally forgot that she stopped working there.
I don't know. I don't know how long she worked there for.
Oh, okay.
I just put you in. You know what I mean? I try to plug you in, and hopefully, you make the best of it, whatever that works. But I got some people some money, man.
You did, man. Except me.
I got everybody except Dion who actually did some work.
He said, Dion, I'm gonna do this 9-month internship. You might get a meal here and there, meet some great people.
But they like you and they know you.
Yeah. Uh-oh, here we go.
I do got to talk to you about the editing thing too, because they want you to come by.
Sweet.
Do some more free work.
No,
he wants you to learn the sitcom format because they're looking for cats.
Okay.
So,
Sweet.
I stay plugging.
But you took the scenario a different direction. I get what you're saying. But what I'm saying is in like before you meet somebody, you find them attractive. Your friend hooks up with them. Everything that you said before that is gone now. You can't just be like, I know I said some things to you before.
What if you was trying to get with the girl, right? And then you just text them a whole bunch of dirty stuff. Like, you know what I do to you. You know what I'm saying? I do.
Oh.
I'm a nasty dude.
I meant to tell you that me and your...
Me and my what? Because me and my what want to meet you and your what?
Me and your best friend is together now. And, nigga, that could have been us. That's how you hit me up. You was like, I just want to let you know that me and Yo is together now. I didn't have her number or anything, but like he was like, I just want to let you know that me and Yo is hooked together. But yeah, if that happened, I was like, damn, let me delete these damn DMs. Because I went ham in this DM. That means like, hopefully you don't see that scene. Because now it's awkward when you see her like, hey, y'all together now? Oh boy. Oh, you seen what I sent you, huh?
Hey, Dion, I told you.
I talked to you. You see, I see you and her from afar. Like I'm like this, like hey. I'm like there she is right there. And you see her like this, like what's up? What's up?
Yeah, what's up?
I mean, would you be upset if I didn't know?
No.
What I'm saying?
I wouldn't have been upset anyway. I remember, because, Clayton knew her, and he was like, just so you know, I didn't smash. I was like...
Nigga, he did not open up with that. This nigga's a
He was like, oh, I'm glad you guys are together, just so you know. But I was like, honestly, bro, I'm not one of these cats who be like, oh, I can't be with her because I know somebody who smashed. So, like, it's not even... You ever dated a chick in school, and you've been with somebody who been with somebody else, and you've been with her, and then you're like, I was like, man, well, she with me that player. I'm not big on that. I think I could date a porn star who stopped, like she's not in porn now, but she retired. I think I could do that.
Yeah, you think?
I think so. Because I think that like people would respect me enough. Probably, and it's weird, people who probably would say more things would be like family more so than friends or somebody. You know what I mean? But like, I went if somebody was like, yo, 'cause I doubt somebody would come to me. Saw your girl's video for a couple of years
Hey,
ago.
man, she got me through some tough times, bro.
I'm glad you and still fire. I'm like, dog.
Yeah.
Like, somebody else just has zero respect for you. They're hey, man, started dating your girl, bro. Hey, she be doing the day. But I remember when I was hitting it, you be like, hey, you about to catch all this heat, bro.
Yeah. But on the flip side, would you tell somebody, like, if you had watched your friend's porn, like if I started dating Jada Fire, right? He was like, and I didn't know her history. Or would you kind of be like, nah, I know her history, but it's kind of like, oh, her name is Michelle. Okay. Like, I've seen her from somewhere. Like, oh, and it's like, yo,
My thought is this. My thought is just assume everyone knows, right? I would just have to be like, hey, dog, you gotta be bigger than it, and I would just have to assume that, because because like people tripping like porn stars, they go and they have children and they have to raise a family now, and like all them videos is out there. This ain't the 70s, right? Like all them videos is out there forever, so you just kind of got to be, I think, more mature in that moment if you have it in you, because some people don't. But man, a lot of these women, they go and they get married and they stop doing that and they do different things, and some start directing porn and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Or do whatever other business. So
I'm just saying, as a friend, would you be like, and I started dating her, would you just be like, hey, how'd you know how you know my guy?
You got a porn star.
No, I mean, would you? I'd never bring it up. She needs to bring it up.
She does. Or
she never brings it up. You recognize her. You yerked off to her a lot of times.
You say yerked?
I just created the word.
I love it.
I was gonna say jerk and
You
yanked
yerked.
off. And you just kind of like, I know this girl very well.
What
You
if
look
like,
her up, you be like,
hey,
it is her.
You remember that one video you did where this dude was like 14 inches? Right? Now, what if she start? It'd be different. She's like, yeah, my old job, I dealt with people I couldn't stand all the time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know. Like, what was that?
No, I used to do data entry. Oh, that job.
That's his name? Oh, you mean entry of data? Huh?
He entered it all right.
He entered all
Downloaded
right.
his database up in there.
Data daddy.
But
yeah.
Nah, man, you always got to be like, especially like when it's like a friend, you know what I mean? Especially like a close friend. Mm-hmm. You got to always be super cool. You know what I mean? It's even weird to be like, hey, yo, your girl fine, dog. Mm-hmm. Like, it's weird to be like, oh, thanks, man. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's like, I just
You can't say your girl's fine.
You can.
You can't.
No, like.
I mean, in the beginning.
Yeah.
But after a while, like, you can't do it like 9 months in.
No.
That's really creepy.
No, yeah.
It's like you first meet her, like, oh, man, she's a good one. Hey, you did good this time. You know, kind of like, you know.
Because at first, you be like, yo, you hit that? It's dirty, huh? Yeah, yeah. And then they get married.
Yeah, everything I said, just delete that.
I'm glad that you're now a sister to me. Yeah, man, I tried to hit it first, man. It didn't work out. But if I had that,
Let me tell you something. I was a childish nigga. Freshman year in college, I found out my girlfriend in high school was dating a friend of mine's from high school. It was so quick. Like, oh, they're dating now. So, and I didn't get the memo of they were together now.
Okay.
Were you supposed to talking to him?
Were you supposed to? You used to talk to your homie.
Yeah, I was talking to him. They was like, "Oh yeah, I'm dating Marquita now." I was like, and I'm like, I am like 3 months removed from
Kita.
Yeah, and I still talk to her.
Yeah.
My childish ass was like, "Hey man, you got a good girl, man." I wanted him to kind of like talk to me more, be more childish and open up to me. You got a good girl, man. Just know that if you really want to get her wet, what you got to do is massage the inner part of her thigh right here. And just part right here, just part right here. Get red right there. She love that, boy. And you know when she's the type of person that like her titties suck at the same time, you just push them together. And he was like, but he was cool, but he was like kind of looking at me like, got it. Like, nigga, let me handle this. This is not a manual. But I walked away like, I am a bitch. What?
Yeah, that's pretty out there.
That was trash.
Yeah.
I was hurt because it was so sudden.
Yeah.
It was so sudden. Like, hey man, you know why I am? I was like, oh, hey man, hey shit, you got a good girl, man.
Let me tell you about her booty hole.
The second one.
Do you feel like you were a hater in the past?
Yes.
You were?
100%.
More than just that occasion?
Yes.
Yeah?
It was a couple times where I found out that I'm not attracted to everybody.
Okay.
I mean, attractive. Is that the way I'm saying it right? I thought that I was a certified sex symbol.
Okay.
And light skin was in.
Okay.
I was insulted by, I don't date dark skinned guys.
Oh, well, that's different.
Right.
Yeah.
So when I heard that, I was literally like, you dating that nigga Chaz? Like, he ain't light skinned. I was doing stuff like that.
Yeah.
You let that nigga hit? like light skin versus
Don't show that.
what?
She said you are sexy.
Come on, Anna Zazette.
Ain't she sexy?
Set it on the big camera. I am a sex
You
symbol.
are a sex symbol.
That's how she said it. She got a lisp.
You are.
She got a lisp.
You are a sex symbol.
Sex symbol. But yeah, I was that dude. I was hating. And my friends to this day was like, this nigga Lack was a hater. I was a simp. I did the most vile thing, and I say it, and I want to strike myself for this.
Okay.
I remember trying to smash this girl so much She ended up dating. She like track runners.
Okay. Which you
Me,
were not.
I am not.
Uh-huh.
I'm an athlete. Play football. Walked her home every single day.
Okay.
Had great conversations with her. So I'm like, oh, we are bonded.
Yeah.
I know everything about her. She was like, I want to give my, really want to give my friend, your friend Mark. Oh, that's what's up.
You're like, Mark?
Okay. Yeah, he's good. I'm trying to be cool, like I'm good. Oh yeah, he's a good guy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Y'all both funny, and I wonder if you can introduce me to him. Yeah. So I'm trying to get to Mark. Hopefully, Mark be like, ugh, I ain't dating her. Mark was like, really? She like me? I was like, yeah, it's crazy, man. He said, I mean, I guess I'll smash, but I'm not gonna date her. And then he was like, all right, I was like, yeah, tell me how it is. In my head, I'm like, you better not touch that. You better not touch her body. So Mark smashed, and then he was like, hey, well, you know that dude.
Are you using all real names there? You're hilarious.
I shouldn't have said, I mean, they cool. He was like, I shouldn't have smashed. And then he was like, I'm dating this other girl anyway. I was like, for real? The point I'm leaving out, the part I'm leaving out is I called her on three-way and then called Mark.
Wait, you called her first?
She was like, so does Mark like me? Does Mark like me? I was like, let's call and check and see.
But you already knew this information.
No.
Oh, so she's hearing all this.
Yes. So I was like, so how was it, man? Do you like her?
You're hilarious, bro.
Nigga, that is not hilarious. That was a villain.
A super villain.
Yes.
You and Mark ain't fight?
To this day, he hates me.
I don't blame him.
Yeah.
Y'all were friends.
We're still good now.
No, I mean before, like y'all were homies.
Like, yeah, I hate myself for that. It was beginning of junior year. Hate myself for this.
So he was on the line, like, yeah, man.
Yeah, he's spilling the beans.
And then she hurt.
Yeah, she wasn't that good, man. Anyway, I mean, I'm dating this other girl named blah blah blah, and I was like, I was just asking. I was calling to say, do you like her? So Jazz, can't go saying her name. I can't do it. Me and Mark had this conversation. I don't want to say her name. So I was like, she can make her move to say, hey, okay, cool, he likes me, so now I can do blah, blah, blah. So when I say, hey, so do you like her or not? He's like, the cat flap ain't that great, man. And I'm dating this other girl named blah, blah, blah. So she was like,
so she spoke up on the other line.
Oh, nigga. Oh, man. I was a hater for the year, dude. I didn't ask you all that. I was just trying to smash on my own, but also trying to piece y'all together. But yeah, I am sour to this day because of that, dude.
It's one of those things that just sit in the pit of your soul.
Oh, man.
I can go back and get rid of this.
I should call Mark to see if he still remember that and tell us the story.
You know he remembers.
Yeah.
You're an example to him to talk to other people.
Do you have like holes in your brain for like things that actually happened? And someone's like, you remember this happened? Like, I do not.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Is it trauma?
I don't know if it's trauma, but just trying to remember everything.
Right.
It's like you're just like,
because some people remember things specifically,
and then sometimes be digging up like, oh, some of that sounds familiar. I don't remember all that. Mm-hmm. But then sometimes you like somebody might be like, oh, I do remember.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, sometimes it's. Yeah, man, you just be like, I don't think there's no way. Somebody told me about, do you remember this time in 1997?
Right, no. It's a lot of times that I remember parts of it. Some people ask me to tell the story, I'm like, I'm just going to try to freestyle this book as best as possible because it's traumatizing to me.
Yeah.
I remember one time I got chased by a bee. Mm-hmm. It was a blackjack. Mm-hmm. I got chased by a blackjack. You know, it was like over my shoulder like this. And I'm running full speed, like, yo, it's on my shoulder. I'm like, yo. I'm running in the middle of the street. I got struck by a car, flipped over, and I ended up in my bedroom.
What?
I don't even, like, all that just kind of
No one took you to the hospital?
No. No. I was just like, what happened? It was like you were running in the alley, and then I didn't even know why. I was like, what? It was like you were running in the alley, and all of a sudden,
well, yours sounds like
a
concussion. That sounds very different.
Well, after a while, I was like, I was running from a blackjack. Like, I forgot that whole. So somebody from afar just thought I was like this.
Dude, I was on that shit.
And I was like, I just blocked all that out. And like 4 or 5 years, I was like, it was a BB hot. It was a blackjack. Y'all said blackjack?
What's that spicy original? You did. What's that spice?
You know another animals, or I can say, or other insects that we just created their own names?
What's that name?
Roly-polies. That's not the real name of those
Sure
things.
it is.
No, it's not.
That's the scientific name.
No.
Daddy Longlegs.
Daddy Longlegs. Lightning bugs. We created their own names. Like,
Nah,
we got
man,
it.
that's what
We got
you call
it
them, man. Dung beetle. That's what they're called.
Water bugs. Ain't no real name. We just created that.
Bed bugs. Little bed bugs, man.
I mean, those are the slang names.
Yeah.
But
we do that. We do that with people. Hey, like, do you have family members with nicknames in your?
Like Junebug and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause I got a Spanky, Coco, Pinky, China, Marmar, DL. You know what I mean? Tutu, Peaches.
If you repeat the names, they hood.
Cricket. Oh yeah. Who else be up in that family though? There's a gang of names. You be like, what are they running? We always call him Man.
I have a cousin named Dolly.
Dolly.
Nowhere in her name has Dolly in it.
Yeah.
The rumor was they called her Dolly because of her breast size. Dolly Parton.
Okay.
She was like, no, why do y'all keep saying that? Why do y'all keep saying that lie? It's because I used to always play with dolls.
Okay. So
I was like, damn it, yo. We created our own. We would call it because she got big titties. Like, that's Barton.
And he's like, no. Yeah, I mean, I said my Uncle Cricket got his name because he made a cricket sound when he slept. My mom got Tutu because I guess he played with a train. He'd be like, dang, dog.
I love it.
The names. They call my cousin China because her eyes looked Chinese when she was born.
What is your nickname?
Chaz. I only got Chaz.
Chaz.
I never got a chance to get it. I wanted one so bad.
Yeah.
I was like, Chaz is your nickname. I'm like, no, y'all got the. Or I might get a Chazzy every now and then.
Chazzy.
I'm like, no, man. They had whole different word nicknames.
Yeah.
Or the initials. There's a KJ and a. You get the. I was like, I wanted something dope.
What's your daughter's? Izzy?
Yeah, is.
Anything else?
It's all good. Izzy Belly. Izzy Boo is what I call her all the time.
What if she's like, Dad, I'm too old for that. You might have to stop this, please.
Hey, well, that's too bad.
Hey, you open up with hey.
Hey, well, that's too bad. I respect that. I don't care. I'm
But
not
do
going to
you respect my boundaries? It makes me uncomfortable. I am not a child anymore. Could you please stop calling me Isabel, Izzy Boo, Izzy? It's my name is Isabella.
I know what your name is. I named
Could you
that.
please don't? My friends are here. They're coming up.
You know what your little friends? They all live in my house.
You're coming. We're gonna go to the arcade.
Y'all ain't doing shit now. You know why? Because you grounded for all that sass. How about that? Sit your ass in your room, Isabella. Because you would hate it, bro, if you stopped getting the pet name, right? Like if my parents called me Chasman all the time, I'd be like, y'all chill. If they went from Chaz, hey Chaz, blah blah blah, hey Chaz, to all of a sudden it's just Chasman, it's gonna be cold.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then if I went from calling Izzy Boo, my little Izzy Boo, to only calling her Isabella, Isabella, you would never feel the same amount of
I think when your mom or parent calls you by your real name, it's serious business.
Right.
Like my mom, when she's angry, she called me Roderick. Roderick, get up here!
You'd be like,
probably screaming in your ears. Where did Chasm come from?
My mom said she saw Chaz on a cologne bottle and added the man part.
Is there actually another Chasman? Have you seen another Chasman?
I've met a Chasman Davis who was a girl though. So she was MYNE on the Chasman. MYNE. So she was Chasman, CHAZMYNE.
That's Maine, right?
Okay.
M-Y-N-E?
M-Y-N-E.
Yeah, Chaz.
Well, there's no A in there, so it's not Maine. So it's just that was how they spelled.
Okay.
Like you seen the Jasmine with the Y?
I got it.
Okay.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
So
That makes sense.
did the Jasmine.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So that's it. I meant like other Chazes of nicknames of like Charles or something.
Let me ask you this. Mm-hmm. Do you understand the logic of boundaries? Mm-hmm. Explain that.
The logic of boundaries?
Yeah, I'm gonna flip this on you. Go
That's something that's your comfort level?
Yeah, your boundaries as an adult, as a person, as, hey, I'm asking you don't do this. I need you to not do this. It makes me uncomfortable. Makes me feel away.
Right.
Do you feel like children should have boundaries?
Sure.
So if you tell your daughter, when you get out of school, first thing I need you to do is your homework, wash the dishes, take a shower before you do anything else for entertainment. And she's like, can I just say, that order makes me uncomfortable.
Okay.
I rather shower first,
Okay.
wash this in the morning, and do my homework before I wake up.
Okay.
I mean, like, I wake up a little early. I think better in the morning, and then I'll get ready for school.
Okay.
What'd you feel?
I'll be like, okay, I see you on the shower. You got that.
I'm gonna do all this stuff, but I don't feel like I don't do that in order.
Okay. I respect all that. I'm down to meet with you halfway somewhere, right? I'm down to, hey, shower first thing you get home. Great. I like that. Right? Perfect. Dishes have to be done tonight because we use them for the next day. Right? So just having them in the morning, we might have to get up, get some coffee. There's a mess. We can't have that. Slows down production in the morning. Right? It's the time we all move, people eating breakfast. That's why we need to start off clean. So you got to do that. You want to do your homework? You have a chance to do your own homework in the morning until you show me you can't do it. That's the thing. You can take on. It's your responsibility on what you do the way you want to do it. Once you can't, the other stuff affects the household. I ain't trying to smell your funky ass. And the dishes we all use. So I need those done. I'd meet you in the middle. I'd be like, hey, okay. Until you show me you can't do it, then. Because, kids are going to mess up on the dishes in the morning.
Right.
I'm not taking that risk. I'm
I'm
not.
not taking a risk. Yeah, well, because I got pissed off. That was kind of a bad example. I got pissed off that somebody said kids should have boundaries. If your kids say, I don't like vegetables, that's their boundaries.
Okay.
I'm like, that's like,
It's
that's
fine
tough.
if it's their boundary. It doesn't mean I have to adhere to it.
I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I hear you, because it's like, they're small adults. If you say I don't like to eat shrimp, you can't say you better eat it because I paid for it. Right. I was like, that's tough, because most kids want to eat cake and ice cream for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
It just depends on it depends on what it is and what I think is best for them, right?
Right.
Because if I'm like, yo, these foods are healthy for you, and you're like, no, I want to eat cake. I'm like, well, you don't get the cake. This makes me uncomfortable. This is my boundary. Shut that shit up. What are we doing?
I don't like to eat it. You can't force me. This is traumatizing.
That's fine. You'll be okay. You don't see this yet, but I've been around here for a minute. This is the least of your problems.
You don't want to have silver teeth, sweetheart. There's platinum in their mouth. I like that. I want that.
I'm like, man, kids are stupid. You know what I mean?
Ooh. With that being said, this is going to be a little touchy subject.
Okay.
So if kids are inexperienced to what their life is going to be like, should children be able to make the decision of their sexuality?
I don't know, because I don't know. A child should be, because how can you tell somebody what they are and what they're not, right? So I don't want to say that I don't know it. So I can't, anytime I ever talk to a gay person, they always tell me they were born that way, right? It's been 100% of the time. Okay, I've never talked to a gay person who's been gay and they say, of course they've experimented or tried other things because they always feel like that's the way I was supposed to be, blah, blah, blah. And you have to be an outsider, right? So then once they become adults and they get to be themselves and they feel confident and want to brave that world, I always hear the same thing. It's always been there. Even if they're bi, it's always been there, right? So I don't argue with that. People who argue with that are choosing ignorance.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're choosing ignorance, and that's different. So if my daughter at 7 or 8 was like, I like girls, I would do the same thing I did anyways and not push it. You know what I mean? I'd be like, we don't like nobody, okay? You're too young for all this, period. I'm not going to be like, you like boys. I'm definitely not trying to push her to dick. You know what I mean? So it's not my goal to do either. I'd rather you just focus on the things you want to focus on. Let's go play and have fun. But, man, once you start getting older, man, and these kids, people just have to understand that, like, damn, dog, you ruin people by forcing your dumbass opinions, your dumbass culture, by forcing your religion on people who don't get a chance to figure out stuff for themselves. You're supposed to lead people. You know what I mean? I'm supposed to provide you with opportunities, directions. You know what I mean? And as long as you're not out here robbing people and doing some dumb shit, I'm fine with it. Like, that doesn't bother me. It would suck for Izzy to be like, oh, I want to be a boy, because I'm like, oh, that's my little girl. But I'm not going to be like, I don't love you now. You know what I mean? I would be like, yo, I want you to make sure you have this peace and happiness. Like, you'll always be my little girl? I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know how that goes, but I have those pictures and stuff like that. So I want to love people in the way they speak their language, love language, all that good stuff. But
like, if
people do too much.
If you, like, give her $100, she's 15, she goes to the malls, I get to buy my own outfit. And it's like, no, oh, she's dressed like a tomboy. You start to gradually see it like, hey, what you doing? It's like, I like to dress like this. And it's like you start to slowly see how she's trying to, like, neglect the reality of her. Like, I like to dress like this. I like this. I like this. You were like, hey, you can talk to me if you hey, yo, can you chime in for me?
Because, man, I'm really trying to focus on not caring, you know what I mean? And not being like, I ain't going to have no gay kid.
I don't really care.
Yeah,
I do care, but I really don't care.
Nah, I'm just like, yo, man, if y'all had, you brought another child, I just like, yo, she cool? Like, don't bring no assholes. I'll probably, dating a dude, this nigga can beat your ass anytime he want. You know what I mean?
A stud too.
But I'm just saying, like, hopefully you have a better chance of being to a rival unless you just in the gym like that. You know what I mean? You be like, oh, this girl, come here. But like,
why do you think all boys? I do too. I'm saying you as in I agree with you. We think all boys that will potentially fall for our child will be an asshole. We never think like
because we know them.
Good morning, Mr.
We've seen the guys.
We were those guys.
Well, kind of. I was a good guy.
You was a good guy?
I think so.
I think the worst thing ever happened to me in high school was me and my boy Corey. I'm saying his name. Me and my boy Corey, he asked me at the tender age of 15 how many girls I had sex with. I was like, I want to brag, but 4. He was like, 6. I was like, word. He said, yeah, man. And I'm thinking about at the end of the month doing blah, blah, blah. So I was like, all right, at the end of the year, we're going to see who had sex with the most girls. The problem was we worked at this spot. MCL Cafeteria. Queen of the Pink Toes. And it was young, hungry. We were the only black people in the 4-mile radius.
Nice.
Just eagerly awaiting for a bite.
For a hungry Pink Toes.
Oh my gosh. And I was king of the Pink Toes back then. King of the Pink Toes.
So funny. Pink Toes is so disrespectful. It's so funny.
So disrespectful.
It's just mad funny.
And they were easy wins, man. And it literally is a drug. When you start to kind of have foreign variety of vagina, you start to see you start to see different, like, oh, She got pink nipples. Oh, look at her areolas. Whoa, that's a lot of lips. Whoa, her butt sticks out. Oh, you start saying like, man, I'm interested. They're like trading cards now because like I get to see different parts of it. Like, whoa, they're all not the same. She's a little tight. She's a little bit looser. She got a big butt. She's taller. She got abs. He's like, oh my god, this is crazy. Now at the end of the year, he's like, how are you at? 23. Where you at? You got me, man. I'm at 21. But we're gonna go next year.
Yeah. Well, was y'all cap? Y'all both lying?
Nigga, no.
Y'all were just out here trying to get as many young professional white women as you could.
I was very professional white women, and I was very open. I said, I like the fact that I was 16 going on 17. I told this girl, I said, hey, this is gonna sound very forward, but me and Corey are having a contest. Me and Corey having a contest to see who has sex with most people. Don't have sex with him. And by any chance you
he won't have sex with me.
I said that, and it worked 5 times.
Oh,
5 times.
She was like, yeah, that's cool.
5, and at MCL cafeteria,
Yeah.
there was a little closet area way in the back, and when I say we were great at 16 back to back. Like my retraction period right now is like a 17-hour time period.
Oh yeah, it's pretty bad.
I need at least 17 hours to retaliate. But me as a 16-year-old, 17-year-old, I was doing 30 minutes back to back.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I'm gonna bust this off.
Go back to work.
Go right back up.
I got a lunch break. 2 hours.
Get called a coon. Come back.
I'll fight on the rubber mat. The same rubber mat where I smashed because it had the best foot traction. I had to get on the rubber mat to get my feet together.
MCL cafeteria.
That's why you pee sideways. Ew.
Oh boy. Shells is out of control. Where you from, Shells? I think she's from Florida, if I'm not mistaken.
No, bro, it's like, you know what? And it's a bigger reason why, because Izzy really, really wants to go to school, right? She wants to go to school.
I was like, college. I was like, nigga,
No,
dang, how smart is she?
She wants to go to school. I don't want her to go to.
HBCU.
She's applying to Howard tomorrow. I don't want her to go to a public school or a private school. I don't want her to do the school system, period. I want her to be homeschooled and we create our own school system. But I want her to be able to go around places and actually see the world and how much this stuff doesn't matter. You know what I mean?
Because of you.
What do you mean?
You think that?
That middle school and high school don't matter. Yeah, I don't think it's a real representation of the world.
That's our boundaries, though, right? This is our boundaries.
What is her boundaries?
I want to do this, Dad. I don't want you to.
Well, she doesn't even have that idea yet because she's 3.
You said I want to go to school.
She really wants to go to school, yeah.
You said, I don't want you to. It don't matter.
No, I didn't say any of those things. This is what I'm talking to you. That's what I want. I don't want her to go to school. But I want her to go because she's really excited. Because she plays school all the time at home. And she comes. She's like, hi, teacher. Mm-hmm. Hi, Izzy. No, call me student. Okay, hi, student. And she's just really hyped about the idea of going to go sit with other kids because she watches these other kids play school, right? And I go, like, maybe it's cool for preschool on, but I don't want her to get in this system that's not going to.
Dad, what do you want from me? I want to go to school. They be on TV and having fun. Why you want to keep me here? I want to live. I want to be free, Dad.
I was like, I want you to be able. Hopefully, we'll be in a position that she'll be able to go travel around the world, right? And I want her to see the world. I want her to see people because that's the real. Like school, it's this little bubble, bro. You get this little bubble that you're in for years.
Poison this girl's mind, yo.
How am I poisoning this girl's mind?
You trying to make it. You trying to downgrade it. He's like, sweetheart, it's not what it's about to. It's not what it's supposed to be. I'm telling you,
it's not.
Even though you like girls, boys are so much better.
What?
Like,
how is this?
He's just trying to convert her. She's like, Dad, I want to do this. Like, no, you shouldn't do that.
Well, how is this the
You're trying to convert her over. She's like, I want to do this. She's like, sweetheart, it's not the big of the deal. I'm telling you, it's not that great. It's not what it's all cracked up to be. Look how it turned out.
Do you think that the school system is all cracked up to
be? It is not, but I think it's great for people skills. It's great for getting scholarships. It's great for relationships like we just talked about earlier.
What I'm confused about is that I feel like I tell people I'm not easy to be homeschooled, right? And people go like, she's gonna be all alone, and she's not gonna make any friends. And I'm like, Izzy's in ballet, she's in gymnastics, she's gonna join any other kind of sports teams that there can be, right?
You go every day?
She's been doing gymnastics twice a week. She's done it Sunday. Today she had a class, and then Thursday she has a class, right? And so then what I hate is her actually meeting people. And then Yo's like, oh, they want to have a play date, these people, right? She goes to the park. She has a homie from the park. They go to each other's house every other Friday or something like that, right? I hate it all because I don't like talking to these dads and pretending I like these moms, okay? Because I go like, I don't like meeting new people, right? But she had zero problems so far on meeting people and being friendly. And
Dad, I want to be like you, though. I hate meeting new people.
Great. Let's live in our little bubble. That's what I would love that.
What if she was weird and was like, I just want to hang out with you, Dad?
What you mean weird? Why was that weird?
As in like, hey, we're gonna go to gymnastics. I don't want to do it. I want you to teach me gymnastics, Dad.
Well, I can't teach you gymnastics, but I can teach you how to play these
video
video
games. I don't want to go
games.
out there and see those people.
I don't know.
I don't want to see them. I want you to teach me this stuff.
Then I'd be like, what are they doing to you? If she's getting that emotional, who I gotta go fuck up?
They do it to you. They just be talking, asking me what's my favorite color and do I like Play-Doh. They ask me questions that I don't want to.
Yeah, which every color is her favorite color, and she loves Play-Doh.
Oh.
She told me black was her favorite color yesterday, and it's been pink and
You like
white
this?
and yellow. I was like, solid, baby.
Hey, why'd I tell you?
But you know I hate society, so
That's why you pea size. Oh. In my head, I was like, did she just predict my future? I was about to say.
you got shows right. New York, Rochester, at least. I'm
did say
surprised you were. Yeah. No, wait, you didn't say New York. You said Florida. You said Florida, right?
No, I think I asked this question a couple feeds ago, and I think 2 other people from Florida. And I said, hey, y'all should hook up. I forgot who the 2 people were.
Oh yeah, I recall.
Yeah, man. Are we wrapping up?
No, we just sat here and just looked at the cats for it. We just like we froze, just didn't move. Just
Yeah, for like a good 45 minutes.
just the whole
like,
time.
This froze?
Hey, they talking.
This froze?
And one of us
You
sneezes.
know what's crazy about titties?
Please.
Please. Hello, Chad. You read that?
My mom only had 1 child, so I'm an only child. They don't like meeting new people either. Yeah. I have a sibling. I still don't like meeting new people. You were kind of raised as only child, right?
What?
You were kind of raised as only child.
Yeah.
You like
I
meeting
had,
new people?
I had a lot of friends in the neighborhood. Mm-hmm. I hated being at home.
You were lonely?
Yeah, I was lonely. I had all the toys. My mom bought everything for me. I was just like, hey, y'all want to come over and play with my toys in the backyard? Like I just wanted to interact with people.
No.
But
He's
yeah,
just gonna be a people person.
what I think is crazy about breasts, I'm being respectful, okay? Is how you can see the entire breast from all different angles. All you just cover up the areolas. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
As in, like, you can be completely nude, cover up the areolas,
And you're covered. You're good to go.
and put a strip on your butt.
Yeah.
Right down your butt, and then like a triangle in your crotch.
They got them little teardrop ones. You were like, you are completely naked.
Just put a triangle on your crotch, string down your butt,
Yeah.
areola circled.
That the string down your butt just can't be comfortable, right? I mean, your butt crack.
If it's very thin, you won't even feel it. I don't even know. I'm saying like with experience. but
You got more of them thongs, Dion.
But I'm just thinking like it's crazy how I'm almost certain that a man created it. Like I mean, why stop there? Let's go a little thinner. Let's go a little smaller. I mean, if we can see side boob, what's wrong with that?
Right.
If we can see the top of it, what's wrong with that? Well, cleavage is fine, right?
Right.
Just cover up the areolas.
Right.
Just cover those up. I'm fine with that. It's pasties.
And then the pasties, and you're like, oh, you're good to go outside.
Like she can honestly.
No shirt, no shoes, I have pasties. All right, you're good to
You can
come on,
go
man.
to the beach like that.
Yeah.
You're not considered nude.
I encourage it. Free the titty.
I just find it mad crazy how we can just openly. Cause I seen a girl in a see-through outfit on that particular outfit, but it was with the mesh on top of it, with a long dress. But that was up on. I was like, nigga, you are naked. I love it.
I always wonder why. I hate that women don't want to be looked at when they wear revealing stuff, or they don't want to be ogled. I am. They want to be. They don't want to be ogled, right? Like if you wear something that's very revealing, very risque,
right?
And if I'm like, yo,
that's the problem right there. That's the problem by saying that.
No,
you can look.
But women want to be like jaw dropping, eye catching, and then when you get some eyes and jaw drop, because some women are like, "That's right, leave them wanting more," and it's just embracing your sexuality, and then it's like, oh, this is too much, I'm uncomfortable. But yo, you got them things out, I'm looking,
But
and I'm gonna be
you
like,
can't just be the Looney Tune.
Why not?
Hello, nurse. You can look and say, wow. In your head, you can like, okay, all right. But I think,
and then if I go up to her and I'm like, hey, yo, you looking fine as hell. What's your name? What's your number? What's that size? No, I'm good. No, you understand, baby girl.
I need this. I walked over here. All my friends are watching right now. Give me some sort of paper.
No, you looking too fine. I just need. What's your name? I'm not interested. well, I'm not interested. I'm Chaz.
I'm not interested in being rejected again.
Why do you youngest? Oh, you're the youngest. What are you talking about? Oh, they're having their own conversation. It's not for them, not us.
Oh,
who, for the guys?
I mean, honestly, when women, this is gonna sound very risque. When women wear those outfits, they're making it's a cheat code. It is a conversation starter. It is I can get my way in conversations.
Let's not pretend like it's not important.
Right. Yeah,
I'm sick of the being like, I want you to respect me for my brain and the titties is out.
Yeah, because
titties is out. I don't care what you're thinking, what you're saying.
Because I am very nice when I see a woman that visually is attractive. So when a woman is out revealing,
oh, you mean the ugly women?
No,
shut your ugly ass up, bitch. I don't know what a bus stop is.
No, dude. I'm talking about there's a difference between a woman that is in a.
Do you know where the church? No, I don't know, you old bitch. Get your ass out of here.
Skedaddle.
Well, maybe my granddaughter can help. You Macer. Why'd you Macer? Why'd you Macer?
Macer the hell up. You hold her like this. I'm so like, motherfucker. You never come over here asking for no goddamn directions.
That's funny.
But yeah, you said maybe my granddaughter. You're a funny dude. But yeah, I think women definitely do it to make their lives, their day, smooth, easy. You know what I'm saying? They wear a certain outfit. It's like, now I can kind of swindle my way through a conversation. If I ask the directions for help, they can definitely say, oh, they're more open. And be like, oh, yeah, absolutely. Go down this way right here. If you want, I can take you.
All right, creep mode.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
And then I know also that, like, I was talking to a writer yesterday about how she was telling me how she had to pitch in rooms. It was like she was always taught that women had to be like, hey, this might sound like a dumb idea, just throwing it out there. What if you did such and such? It's probably stupid. You guys probably don't need it, but I'm just, just options or something like that. It's like you always had to kind of punch down your idea.
Wow.
Yeah, she was like, and that was like a big thing for a lot of women writers, which is why I loved having like Miranda and Kyra, because they were not about that. Maybe this is a dumb idea.
Right.
They'd be like, hey, this shit's funny. Fuck y'all. Right?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like, and it is a big thing where women know that it's a man's world for the most part, right? It's still heavily, heavily, heavily male dominated. And I wish, is there a way to do that? That's why it's like the same thing when black dudes walking around smiling. You know what I mean? You just be like, hey, I'm friendly. Like, don't fucking be scared and call the police on me for some dumb shit. You know what I mean?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I scared the hell out of this white woman the other day. Not on purpose.
You're a big black dude.
Yeah. I was
You 6'4"?
6'4". I was running full speed to my front door. And she punching the code in.
Yeah.
She's punching the code in. She's like, ah! And I was like, because I'm running towards you. And I'm like, and I come to a stop because I'm coming to your direction.
Yeah.
I'm like, so all she heard the stop was like, and she's like, ah! And I was like, I'm going inside as well.
Put your hands down.
But pull your titties out. You had every right to be afraid.
All right, let's get out of here.
But I scared her, and I felt bad, and then I had to act like I didn't have to act like, but I had to when I let her in because she thought like he's trying to get into the building. So I put the code in, and I went right to the mailbox like, I have keys here, so I'm not just trying to like.
Were you even checking mail? He's like, I just got to do this.
I had to.
I just got to do this now, so she doesn't call the police on me.
Right. I get it.
I don't know how he knew the code or had keys there, but he's been hiding out here in this apartment.
I followed him in 203. He's here.
He's been hiding out here for years. He has a year lease. I don't know how he finagled this.
Yeah, buddy, boy.
Get the police here ASAP.
And it was like 11:30 at night. So
she was terrified.
Yeah, hell yeah. I was terrified for me because she kind of came out of nowhere. She was coming across the street, and I was coming around the corner. It's like, we came at the same time.
Yeah, you did.
Hello.
Came at the same time.
Hello.
Yeah. Oh, it's fun. All right, my name is, I don't know why. Thank you for watching Lacaroni and Chaz. I'm Chaz.
I am Lack. And by the time...
Aroni.
There
you go.
There you go. Yo, y'all remember when Kraft's did cheese and macaroni?
I do.
They tried to reverse it?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It was so dumb.
They said this is extra cheese now?
Yeah, it was something stupid. You were like, okay. All right.
So, you know what's funny? I find it funny that macaroni and cheese is so specific.
Uh-huh.
Can you alternate those two and anything else?
What do you mean?
Because, macaroni is the type of noodle. Mm-hmm. There's also like
Alfredo.
Right. And there's also like spaghetti. I know that sounds a lot.
Right. Bow tie.
Right. Mm-hmm. Can you do bow tie and cheese?
I guess.
We
have macaroni? Mm-mm. Tonight it's spaghetti and cheese.
That just sounds so different, doesn't it?
What you mean?
What you mean?
Bow tie and cheese I'm not mad at. Right. Spaghetti? I don't want a spaghetti noodle in my... That's weird.
Because it's too thin?
I don't know. I'm like, no, you guys got the wrong sauce. Cheese don't go in this. You got to put tomato, like spaghetti sauce.
No. Trust me, it tastes exactly like macaroni and cheese because it's the same. It's the same grain. What is that?
I guess it's
pasta.
Wheat.
Yeah, wheat. It's the same thing, but it's different. It's just stretched out smaller.
I never did a taste test of a noodle, of like a macaroni noodle and a red spaghetti noodle. Yeah, that's a bow tie.
That's a bow tie right there.
Oh, all spaghetti. No, you can tell there's a fine taste difference. Yeah, I got to see this taste difference in there. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting, all that good stuff. We love the interactions. You can watch this live on Dion's YouTube on Lactose Entertainment, correct? Mm-hmm. And you're already watching this on my channel, so please subscribe, like. Kind of already said that part, but you got to get what I'm saying. Yeah.
All right, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. Camera up here. Toodaloo.